There we go. Now I'm properly connected. Now we're all going properly. Woohoo! So welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's make some coffee now that I'm actually streaming. Wow. Always fun when you spend that, like 15-30 minutes setting up and getting everything going. You get the timer going. And you're like, where is everyone? It takes you a while to realize that, oh hey, you're streaming and it looks like you're streaming, but you're not actually streaming, and so you have to figure out why you're not actually streaming. But I'm streaming now, so that's all done and figured out. Woohoo! Hey, Cosmic. Fix the settings on our camera here. Turn the autofocus off, like I apparently have to every stream. Thank you, Logitech. There we go. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. Mine hasn't been all that great, but... And I'm also anticipating to get a phone call in the middle of the stream that I don't need. Not end of the world stuff, just frustrations. Bureaucracy. I'm sure everyone can relate. It's always fun dealing with insurance. Regardless of the type of insurance. Yeah, we'll give that another couple of moments to sit and drip. There's about to be an ad here. 16 seconds. Ad countdown. And since you have subscribed or are a Twitch Prime member, you get to skip the ad that's currently playing. Good on you. Hello, Will. Welcome, welcome. Cheers, folks. Happy Tuesday to you. Alright, so I could have swore I just cleaned that board, and that board's still looking like it's filthy. I'm gonna give that another scrub. So we're doing tacos tonight. Taco Tuesday. And I have black beans that I got on sale, and I obviously got some ground beef that's on the counter there that I don't know, maybe I'm just getting used to prices being ridiculous, but that beef actually seemed a little bit cheap compared to usual. And so we'll make up a black bean and chili, or a black bean chili, and use that for our taco base with a lack of lettuce. But I do have some avocado in the house. I picked up one avocado. We got some cheese, we got some sour cream. I didn't want to buy like a whole head of lettuce just for tonight, so there's no greens as far as that. But we do have herbage and all that other good stuff, so yeah. Let's start by making some taco shells. Taco shells, tortillas. I guess we're not really making shells because I'm not making hard tacos. I'm gonna do 50-50 masa and flour for tonight, just to see what I like here and see what works out well with my new press. It seems like a good enough measure. That'll do. Thank you for that. Cheers, Will. I apologize for throwing people off maybe a little bit with tonight's stream. I tried to start normally on time. I thought I had started normally on time. But I was like maybe 5 minutes in and I'm like, there's no one in chat. Twitch is acting like I'm not online. I've got a ton of packet loss, but I don't know why I got packet loss. And I just disconnected and reconnected, and hey, here we are. The internet's a weird and wacky place. Mixing that lard in with our flour and our masa, purchased masa. Add a bit of cold water in there. I'm hearing noises. Did we do something in Stream Pirates? I don't have it up in front of me. I have to switch over and see. We completed our quest. We completed our quest, so we'll move on to our next island here. Not even showing what I'm doing in Stream Pirates. Hey, Fluffy. Welcome, welcome. Level 5 complete. So we'll get started with a new island there. I haven't changed anything with the music, Bun Buns. Is it too loud for everyone? No, it could be too loud, and I have no idea what it is actually on the other end, but I am doing quite lovely. Well, once I got streaming tonight. And that's a little bit of a lie. That's a little bit of a fib. That was just a generic response. I apologize for that, Fluffy. Today has been rather annoying and frustrating, but not the end of the world at all, just dealing with people and bureaucracy. Alright, so that's all nicely packed together, and I'm going to knead that a little bit, because there is some flour in this, unlike last time. All the crazies are out. It was educational to see how many last-minute shoppers there are out there for Valentine's Day at the supermarket. It was very obvious that they knew their market, because there was just a plethora of last-minute flowers at the entrance. Yeah, it was like a little bit like walking into a casino. You know, you had to get through the Valentine stuff in order to shop. Both ways. The joke there being that the casinos, at least the ones in Vegas, were always designed to be really easy to get into and impossible to leave. Alright, I'm happy with this. This is coming together enough that I can press some rounds out of this. So I'm going to let this rest. Not that it really needs to rest from that small amount of kneading, but I'm going to move on to other things first. How about that? How about that? What am I moving on to next? I think I'm going to move on to my avocado. We're going to mix up some avocado and turn this into sort of a sauce, hopefully. Hopefully this is a decent avocado. What apples? Very happy. It seems like I got a pretty decent avocado here. It has been ages since I had a decent avocado out of a store. I didn't just miss out on the girl of my dreams, did I? This isn't Good Will Hunting, is it? Cover your eyes. What? Like, I can thinking back on that movie, there's a little bit of raw language, but cover your eyes. Did I cut all the way through this? No, I did not. Do I have red wine vinegar? I know I have sherry, but do I have that other bottle back there still? I do not. Huh. I have vinegars back there that I didn't know I had, though. Interesting. So we'll use a little sherry vinegar. salt. Pepper. New bottle of dried oregano. Onion powder. Ground coriander. And celery seed. Try and get the vinegar to somewhat coat. And we're going to mash this a bit. Might end up having to blend this. Actually, no, I'm just going to put it through a strainer. This is also a great hack if you're one of those families that tends to make foods that last for a little bit in the fridge. If you want to save some money on guacamole, what I'm doing, or not guacamole, but avocado, you can do this. I've added a little acid into it. You can do vinegar, you can do lime, you can do lemon. Mash it up really nice and fine. May add a little bit of olive oil in with that. And debating adding a little sour cream to thin it out, actually. We'll see what it does with just a little olive oil, though. And then I'm going to put this into a pastry bag. And you then can just put the pastry bag in another bag or in a container and throw it in the fridge if you're not using it all on the first night. And it'll stay nice and green, and because it's sealed in that bag for the most part, maybe you want to ditch the tip of it if the bitter flavor of oxidized avocado gets to you. But otherwise, that'll stay nicely in a pastry bag for a while. Like, it'll probably go bad flavor-wise before it goes bad looks-wise or oxidation-wise. Pastry bag. I probably use my drinking glasses more for filling pastry bags than I do its drinking glasses. Oh, actually, I do want to strain this. I'm going to put this through my wider mesh strainer. Just verifying we don't have any major chunks in there. No major chunkage. Chunky cats, not sauces. Yeah, I guess parts of Sonoma are supposed to freeze. Which... isn't it supposed to be winter? I had a brief taste of that actually a couple of days ago. I mean, I grew up in the Midwest with cold and actual winter, but went outside in the morning the other day. It was 40 degrees out, and I was like, "Yep, that's enough for me. I don't need this." It was probably under 40, but it was cold. It wasn't like freezing, but it was cold. Oh, I'm sure it's that now. I'm talking overnight. It's supposed to get cold enough that I think I'm straining my oregano back out. It's okay. I'm not really worried about. I just wanted to get the lumps out so we can scrape all that and throw that in the bottom if it doesn't go through. I ain't gonna freeze, I got a heater. I was more worried about the soda I was leaving in my truck because that way the soda stays cold and I don't have to lug it in and put it in the refrigerator, it just stays cool. Just go out to the truck and grab a couple. I'm sure everyone's seen the meme photos from the snow mountains and skiing lodges and stuff like that, where people use their snowed in front door as their refrigerator. Cutting twine isn't as fun without Mr. Wiggles. Doesn't look like I'm trying to murder chat. Alright, so we'll leave that. I won't cut the tip of that until I'm ready to go, but yeah. Nah, you guys are awesome. Next steps here. Meat first or tortillas first? I think I'll do tortillas first this time. Well, it is black bean chili, but I'm adding some meat in there too. I've got about a pound, it's a little bit over a pound of beef, but I'm going to use maybe half of that tonight. Tortillas? Hard tortillas may crack when they cool, but the ones I'm doing, no, the ones I'm doing don't. Tortillas are almost entirely a game of moisture. It's a little like cement in that you're dealing with this. Like what cement, when cement cures, it actually it doesn't, I don't know the exact science here, but as I understand it, essentially crystallizes, but it doesn't really crystallize like the science, like I visualize it as crystallizing. But it doesn't actually scientifically create crystals. In other words, you know, when you get it wet and then let it set, scientifically, it's not the same product from the beginning. Something has changed in it. And that's sort of the same thing here with tortillas, where we're adding the moisture in there to keep them soft and to cook them, but the heating of them is actually going to structurally change them. We completed another quest. We're just killing it over on Pirates tonight. This is a bit thicker than I want it to be. I may double up on these tonight. I'm still here. Yeah, quite a lag spike. I'm losing frames. Let's see if doubling up worked here or not, or if this made a mess. Yeah, that might have been too much for the paper there. Yeah. So we'll cheat a different way. And a couple pieces of paper in there on top of it, so paper isn't very thick, but you add a couple of them up on either end of that, and it's going to make it a thinner tortilla. We'll give this one more press. Oh, that's a cute cat emote. Who's got that one? I'm guessing that's someone's cat's. Like, someone owns a golden and dark-haired cat. Of course, this doesn't show off as much to chat. Like, it doesn't show the tortilla spreading over time as I press it a couple of times. I don't think this is measurably changing it, and so I'm not going to bother with the extra paper on these last couple. Your favorite fizzy water. What's your favorite fizzy water? I'm not a fan of fizzy water. Oh, lemon cell, yeah. That's some good stuff. It's pricey though. Nowadays you can at least find it in cans. Used to be only available in like glass bottles that were like, I'm thinking of Orangina too, but yeah, let's give that one more in this direction. Ah, lacrosse. Lecrae, whatever they want to call themselves. You're not drinking Monster like the cool kids these days? I don't know if the cool kids ever drank Monster. I shouldn't laugh at that. That shouldn't be funny. Once. You've never had a Monster? I don't know if they're much of anything to write home about. They're essentially expensive soda in a bigger can with a bunch of caffeine. Okay, let's get started on our chili. What, Fluffy? Well, I'm glad you're getting info. See, you got a prize. Yeah, that one's sort of funny versus Do I like Monty Python? I like a lot of British dry humor. That said, I'm not intimately familiar with. I've seen good parts of Monty Python, but I haven't sat down and watched all of it either. Why do you ask? Oh, by the way, happy Hallmark holiday, everyone. I'm hearing weird noises. That means Stream Pirates did something. Oh, we did another quest. We completed our quest. Do we want to continue on here? I've been closing them after we finish the quest. Are we going to get a bunch of goodies by staying here? Oh, so you're saying he's living up to his name. He, she, they. I'm thinking we should probably end the island here if we've done our quest. I have no idea what that is, and I'm not going to click on it right now. That's funny, Cosmic. Excuse me. What else are we throwing in here? I think I used up the last of the peppers. Yep, I used up the last of the peppers. Yeah. Putting the heat on the pan, and I need a bowl for a little while here for the leftovers. Oh, let's just clean up one of these small ones we used earlier. Why make more dishes? I've already got more than I want. It's sort of funny that I say that this is somehow saving me cleaning dishes, because it in no way is. It just means that I didn't have to put it away. Oops. wrong. Now we're back where we want to be. Okay, so we got heat on that pan. That pan is improperly zoomed, so we have to fix our stove cam. Okay. And I haven't noticed a change in a while here, but I am still occasionally getting packet loss here. There's been some packet loss during the stream. Apologize. I can't control the internet. So add some oil into this pan. Oh, these are both going in the wash. You don't say, do you, Fluffy? Well, hopefully it went well. Salt. And we'll wait for the other seasonings until we get a little bit more color on our beef first. Oh, you don't support the Hallmark industry? You don't support depleting our national supply of helium? International supply of helium? Bit more salt on that side. Now we'll go in with the other seasoning. Pepper. Garlic powder. Oregano. Thyme. Onion powder. Smoked paprika. Nacho chili powder. Regular chili. And ground cumin. Thank you for the follow. Cutting the heat on the pan. I've got 2 units now. I got a navigator that I can put out there too. I'm talking about Stream Pirates, everyone. I know that was a little... And I forgot one last important ingredient here. Oh wait, I think I'm out of it. I think I used the last of it. Did I use the last of it? Yeah, I used the last of my cayenne. Otherwise there'd be some cayenne in here too. We got plenty of heat in this recipe otherwise, so not the end of the world, but there should be some cayenne in there. Actually, I look for fresh cayenne too, and normally my market's got a couple of them, but not tonight. We found a big penguin. Okay, meat off to the side, heat back on in the stove. Bit more sunflower oil. We'll add in our garlic. Fresh cayenne, it's a pepper. Peppers are really hard to figure out the words of and what they actually are. And I sort of suspect this is on purpose with Spanish language. Many peppers you'll have different, and cayenne's almost like a unusual case. In most cases, peppers will have different names depending on their current situation. Give chipotle as an example. Chipotle is jalapeno, but it's been dried and smoked and is often sold then in a tomato broth, which then takes on a flavor of its own after sitting with dried smoked peppers in it. But cayenne peppers, off the top of my head, they're sort of like Jimmy Nardellas, but they're a little bit hot. They're hotter. They're sort of a wrinkly, long, can be all misshapen, misangled. Then again, I haven't seen Jimmy Nardellas outside of farmers markets, so people may not know what I mean when I say Jimmy Nardellas. Those are very classic, or very well-known frying pepper, which are not really so much of a Spanish thing. At least I don't think. It's not a very Spanish name. Spanish, Mexican, romantic language name. And turn the heat down on these onions and garlic and hit them with a bit of salt. Welcome in, smack of flavor. I missed that one. What did it show, Fluffy? I was staring right at it and I just didn't have my eyes in the right place. I saw the movement of it, but I couldn't see what the Giphy was. A Porsche Cayenne. Yeah, it's a car too. Well, SUV. Our onions have gone quiet, and it's been a while since I've used this analogy. But when your veggies that you're sauteing start to get quiet, that's the time you have to spend attention to them. It's a little bit like a toddler, you know, when they're trying to be secretive and when they're trying to be doing something you don't want them to do. It's generally a time you should be paying more attention to them. You know, when they're yelling and screaming, you know, everything's still functioning. Add a bit of tomato paste in here. This is really the only tomato going in our chili. Oh, well, I guess that can go in there too. That's anchovy paste. Here's the tomato paste. Yeah, I have no interest in playing around with small, like, there is a certain attraction to the innocence and the, of children, you know, and wanting to have that chance to raise them and make your mark, and, yeah, no. What's chat's everyone's favorite past jobs? That's a toughie for me to decide on. Certainly wasn't my first job. Actually, it wasn't most of the jobs that I've had. Let's add our beans first. Sort of interesting watching it. I can't give you a good shot of it here with the camera, but I've got the can. What I often do, especially when I'm not super rushed with getting something into a pan or something like that, is I'll toss it in the corner of the... This is also dangerous if you're in the kitchen with a bunch of other people, because someone can knock it over. But I'm interested in watching the liquid change as it bubbles up into the can. You can see the bubbles sort of happening even though there's just a little bit of liquid around the outside of the can. And it was one of those sort of mesmerized me things there for a moment. Now, see, the question isn't what was my most interesting interview. I do have to say that is a nice part of being a private chef, is often if a family has enough money to have a private chef, they have other staff around who can do things for the chef too. I'm gonna add a little water in here so it doesn't get too hot. it just doesn't make sense financially, unless you're in this world where you're, like, losing money if you don't spend it. Which, ridiculously, some people are in this world. They just have so much money that the interest on their life means that they don't have to do anything. Like, there's people out there with, you know, ridiculous amounts of just daily interest that they could just live off of. I've talked about being a private chef before. It's a lot of the people that are looking for a private chef are thinking they're going to save a ton of money by having this private chef because they're going to get all these cheap ingredients for them, and you know, they're going to offset the cost of having a chef permanently in their home by saving money on their food somehow. Got our black beans in. Is that over here? Nope. Alright, so I might add a little hot sauce in here. Because, well, I don't have any cayenne in the house, so let's add some Tabasco. We all know Tabasco is the name of the pepper, right? Same as cayenne. And then you get it even more complicated, and you find that there'll be hot sauces out there that will say that they have one pepper in them, but they're growing a completely different pepper that they can just legally classify as that well-known pepper. I'll throw a little Frank's in there too. I think Tabasco has Frank's beat in the pepper flavor department, but I think Frank's has Tabasco beat in the vinegar department. We're killing the penguin. We're killing the Captain Penguin. He's doing some damage. If I had a little Vegemite, I'd be throwing that in there right now. I don't have any Marmite left either, so there's no Marmite going in there either. I'm absolutely a Frank's person when it comes to eggs. Blame my college roommate. Who I hope is doing well. It has been years since I have spoken to that man. Many, many years since I have spoken to him. Right, so we're looking good here. Yeah, we're looking good there. And so let's cook ourselves some tortillas. I'm going to move this off to the side over here. Start heating up another pan. It's got some dried onion in it. Yeah, let's give this a proper clean out. Or proper scrub, rather. The clean out is more putting it on heat. Excuse me. Newbie. Ugh. Ugh. Fluffy. Are you enjoying it? Light layer of oil. We'll start adding our tortillas. Hoping these stay together a bit more than those first masa ones. I think the flour is doing the trick with these. Give them just that little bit of gluten. You might want to dial back how much flour I'm using now. I guess the cooking games just don't do it for me. Oh wow, look at that scene. Not only the light that I don't want to show you, we got both lights in that one. There, that should hopefully not flashbang chat as much as it was before. Baby tortillas tonight. Like, fit in your palm. These are maybe 5 inches. Maybe. If that dude playing Stream Pirates were measuring, these would be 6 inches. On that topic, let's just not even go there. No, I don't need that in my stream. I have no idea the authenticity of what I was just about to talk about, so as funny as it would have been. Yeah, like I said, mine's been I've been having, like, it looks like it's been doing a little bit better here, but I've had a couple lag spikes tonight, and I was having lag spikes last night. You mean my stream for you? Yeah, I just went red again. We're back to green. Well, I would not be shocked if, say, some international power were upset with the U.S. tonight. So it could be there's a little bit of an internet war going on tonight. Because after all, we're declaring people are losing other ones. Maybe after a stream, Fluffy, if I remember. Write in the Discord so I remember after stream. I might have to find it again. Baby tortillas. All the time, 70% of the time? Was that just a, am I reading that right? We're not making enough progress on this one. We need more power. I read that as your computer malfunctioned and you can't English. Which is sort of... I understand. I mean, I grew up in an age when you had to learn proper spelling. But living on spell check is just so... Oh. Ooh, let's do one last oil on this pan. I have no idea what it's like for telemarketers and online tech support these days. I'd imagine that their life is a heck of a lot easier now compared to even like 10 years ago. Now they probably have everything written out in front of them, done ahead of time off of like some captioning software like I have. I mean, they're probably handling 10 times as many calls at the same time. But it's probably a heck of a lot easier to handle those individual calls. because I keep wanting to use that, and that was... Let's see if I still got that hanging around. Don't see it. Don't see it. Dope. Though on the other hand, with my frustrations earlier today with dealing with bureaucracy and phone calls and it's certainly not all fixed. We'll give another island a try here. This will probably be our last one of the evening since we're basically ready to plate up stuff. If you are not familiar already with this, I'm going to try putting my navigator out there for the first time. I guess I should have looked on the map and maybe moved up here or something. I don't know if I can even place up here. I don't think I can even place my unit up here if I wanted to. I think it has to be like in this cutout square. Might try that sometime in the future here, see if we can, if that's a, you know, a hack. Exploit. It's a nice hand warmer in cold times. Not that it's really that cold, but still sort of feels nice on the hand. The steam from the tortillas warming up the whole plastic container here. How do I not have that? Things just up and disappear in this house sometimes, apparently. Oh well, we'll deal without it. We'll live without it. Let's make some tacos. Haven't tried this brand of cheese up before, so we're giving this a shot. Now officially tossing the foil out after I've read that the myth that all the health benefits are contained by that foil on top. Why am I dealing with that noisiness, that annoyance of a foil lid if it ain't keeping things better? I didn't say that very clearly, but hopefully it came across properly. I need voice check for my lack of typing. Where's my voice check for when I'm talking, when I'm streaming? Yep, that's sour cream. That might be a bit too much sour cream for me tonight. And then our somewhat finishing touches here. We'll move these in a little bit closer. I don't have any fancy garnish for the center of this plate. Yeah, buns. I mean, I do have the captions too, and that sort of helps me out with that too. But I was more meaning, where's the nagging voice in my ear saying, "Hey, you spelled that wrong," or "You said that wrong," or "That was the wrong word. You didn't mean to say that." If you said it this way, it would have been clearer for chat. And then I was saying before, you can save this quite easily, because that's now relatively airtight. You can fold this up and keep that in the fridge just like that. There we go. We can just take the top off and squeeze it down. Yeah, why do I want that foil on there? I can tell exactly how much sour cream I have in my jar this way. Let's grab a couple of photos. Do wish I had some red in here. Like, I really wish that I had those red peppers at the red chilies at the supermarket, because that would have been perfect for this. Even some of those rings of the smaller sweet peppers, even though they wouldn't have been spicy, would have went well. Oh, that's what we can throw on here for a little spice. I've got pickled jalapeno somewhere. I don't know, did ya? How you doing, Zeeks? Trying to find some that aren't broken. I got a whole bunch of broken pieces in here. And end cap pieces. This whole day just flew by. Like, I looked up at noon and then I looked up again and was like, oh, streaming time. Like, this whole day just flew. Of course, that happens when you have a whole bunch of phone calls and that sort of jazz. Definitely not streaming as late tonight as I was last night. Wow. I was up late last night, streaming wise. You East Coast people, I was up past midnight. I did a late night kick stream last night that I didn't very well announce. You should fix that, Fluffy. I don't know, I'm definitely a morning person now that I've gotten older. Like one of the most beautiful things about my business that I owned was first thing in the morning before anyone else is there at the farmers markets, just setting up out in the park. I just love being up in the morning now. I just love, you know, beating everyone else to the punch. It doesn't have the same feeling as outlasting everyone by staying up later. Sorry to hear that, Zeeks. Let's give one of these a shot, because I want to wait here another minute for this Stream Pirates. But this is looking rather yummy to me. I'm liking flavor profile here. That right there is a recipe I'm going to have to repeat at some point. That is good. And you can always skip the meat in this. I mean, you can go straight vegetarian with it and do just a straight black bean chili, but I added a little beef in there because it's me. Do we have any chance of getting... I don't think we have any chance of winning this map here. I think it's just you and me, Fluffy. Do we continue on with this map off stream, or you want me to just end it here? Oh, wow, we just made a big leap. I'm moving my guy up top. All right, we'll finish this up off stream. This last round of Pirates here off stream. But otherwise, I think that is going to be a wrap for tonight, folks. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it there, folks. I have been rating no pixel streamers. I'm going to continue that tonight. If I can get into the right browser. Actually, I think I'm just going to call it a night there, folks. I'm not going to raid anyone tonight. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm going to go enjoy these tacos while they're still warm. I hope you all have a lovely night. Good night.